Clear the filming area. Just kidding. Welcome back to another video, everybody. A couple videos ago, we introduced this, which is Jared's A3 all-wheel drive A3?
Do you even know me? That is an A4.
It is Jared's A4, all-wheel drive A4, that we are converting into a drift car. What's better than one A4? Two A4s. Jared got this piece of shit A4. It kind of looks like we found it from the bottom of a swamp. It's covered in mold, but has some benefits. It came with a pretty much fully built motor and a lot of other parts. So we now have a fully built 1.8, got rods and a bunch of other stuff. It's pretty much fully built. It'll be good for like 400 wheel horsepower plus. He has a turbo now. He has pretty much all the parts we need to make his car run, which is really cool. So today we're gonna get started on converting this thing to rear-wheel drive, because in order for it to be a drift car, it kind of needs to be rear-wheel drive, or it would need like 1,000 horsepower. I also got this really cool mic. Not sure if you guys can tell. Pretty custom. Let's just get the Audi in the air and let's do stuff. Jared, do you want to say anything?
I don't need to say anything.
Okay. Not bad. First time under the A4.
What is your deal, man?
So the first thing that I noticed, this diff is just weird. The diff starts there and ends way back there. It looks wrong. It really does look wrong. And then it's got this custom drive shaft, 6-speed trans. So that's what we have to drop today. Pretty clean. I mean, it's a little greasy, but no, it's not rusty.
It's clean. Yeah. There really isn't much rust. Got some nice aluminum control arms.
So I mean, like what? These two mounts?
Boom.
Is there a back mount?
No.
It's just those two mounts? Mm-hmm. Cool. So 2 mounts and front axles. That's it. Oh yeah, it's scary. I know. Oh, that's so sketchy.
This is legit. Are you kidding? Hopefully it's not hot from it running. Look how clean that is.
Yeah, it's nice and clean. All right, I think we're ready. Now stop. We have to push it back a little bit, or to the side a little bit, because it's just in the subframe. We also have to take that thing out first.
What thing out?
The linkage that you couldn't get out. Oh, I just kind of saw it there. I'm like, you know, that's not right. That's definitely not supposed to be there still. Take 3. Let's do this. Yeah, I think so. The drive shaft. Yeah. Look at that. It's pretty cool. All right, stop. There's a plug on it. All right, you can get going. So that 6-speed trans is out. That's a Miata trans for comparison. We were just looking at some things just out of curiosity. So we have to take it apart. Jared has absolutely no idea what to do, so he has to research that first.
That's what the forums are for.
We have to take the mounts off, because we got new mounts for that, because this side mount's toast. Then we can get some welding action.
That's all it is.
That was easy. We were like so super scared. So that thing we just pulled out was the center diff. God, this smells really bad. We're gonna clean that off and weld it. That's disgusting.
That's not
God, it actually makes me so nauseous.
Really?
That? Yeah.
No, fucking good thing.
We need like a real degreaser. We're gonna have to go to the store. Get some on the inside too.
Oh, absolutely.
We're remembering now that we have to remove that rear diff and weld that. So we're gonna go ahead and start doing that while we're just kind of waiting for the degreaser to do its thing. It doesn't look like it's too hard in this car. Looks like the front mount, the axles, the drive shaft, and just these 3 bolts. So it should be like a really easy removal, which is nice.
I mean, taking the entire.
So the center differential is now all clean, nice and grease-free, so we can weld it. We're just welding these spider gears to each other. Pretty much the way this thing works. You can't really tell, but there are two different sets of splines in here. When these spider gears turn, those two different splines turn individually, so we're welding those spider gears together so those splines always turn together, and thus locking the center differential together. And then we're pretty much just removing the front axles. Thankfully, we have a welder that's powerful enough to do this now. Shout out to HTP. What's the weirdest thing you can weld on? Probably a ladder. Very sparkly. You get the idea. We'll show you the diff once it's all welded up.
Better.
I'll get the grinding this down.
Yeah.
Jared got the one half stripped bolt out, so that's good. I fixed the diff, hopefully. Oh yeah, there we go. Now it spins 180 degrees.
I think it needs to spin 100.
Oh, 360, whatever.
You can see you can actually see the one side. I don't know, it's pretty stripped. Oh yeah, that is so rounded. I don't know how I got that out. What? Oh
yeah. Nice. A little test just to prove that the diff is indeed welded. Normally, if this was an open diff, the moment there was load either on the front or the rear, it would just send 100% power to whatever isn't loaded. Right now you can see that the front and the rear are spinning, but if Jared puts some load on the rear...
Do it slower, that hurts me.
Okay, sorry. If Jared puts some load on the rear, I can't spin the input shaft. Even though the rear is loaded and the front isn't, it still sends power to the rear. So that's exactly what we want. So it's the next day. Yesterday, Jared had accidentally stripped out this bolt, so I drilled it to a slightly larger size, tapped it, got a new bolt, torqued it in there, so that's all good. So these new solid mounts are in there and good. Now we have to figure out how to get this diff out. Everything came loose really easily besides the axle bolts. German people liked torque bits, I guess, and rusty torque bits like to strip. So all these bolts are stripped. Snap the tack right. Take it off. Nope. Oh, it just bent the entire Allen key. Oh, are you kidding me?
No way.
I don't know how we're gonna get these axles off, Jared. That's proper screwed.
Let's just sell the car.
Yep, I think you're right. I'm not gonna say who did it, but one of us mistook Torque's head for what? Triple
Triple
square?
line drive.
These bolts are triple square, not Torque's. Just give me normal bolts, gosh. It wasn't me though. Well, we're getting them out. That's the important part. This actually This weird alien differential is out. We should have to disassemble it, get in there and weld the diff.
Oh, it actually isn't heavy at all.
Just go ahead, rotate.
Oh, I forgot we have to rotate it.
The number of bolts that we've stripped on this car
is more than 5 now.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Oh, that is one thing if you want to go off this thing now.
If you're wondering why it's cloudy in here, I might have set fire to this piece of plastic. I was cleaning off the diff by lighting it on fire. There was a little trail of brake clean that led to the plastic thing, which was covered in brake clean, and it's whoosh. Of course, the one time I'm not filming. Damn it. Oh my gosh, I caught my shop on fire.
Yeah, today is actually really dark.
Yeah, it's bad. It's pretty toast.
It says 2 quarters, but it just like sucks. Is like I need to buy 2 or 3 different ones.
The diff is all put back together. I'm gonna flip it over and put the fluid in through the drain bolt because the fill bolt is completely stripped out. So now, from now on, in order to do an oil change on this thing, you have to drop it, which sucks. But will Jared stall the rally Miata?
No way, bro.
No way, bro, is what he says. Oh! That's karma. Oh, man! There he goes. The new welded differential is in. All the axle bolts are tight. Everything's good. We have this transmission all put back together with fluid in it, and that is resting on these blocks. We're gonna lower the car down, bolt everything up, and we're almost good. In 2 days, we've taken out literally the entire drivetrain, welded it all, and put it back together. So it's pretty good. It's been a learning experience because literally these Audis are definitely different than what we're used to working on. Stop, yeah.
You can.
Hell yeah.
It's all moving together?
Yep, looks good. Japanese fanboy tries to put wheels on a German car.
And get over. It's nice too that you actually have the hub ring too.
Ha! I did it! I put a wheel on a German car. Coming down
It's coming down so much faster.
with a transmission and a differential and a human inside. Just this rear section of this car looks so awesome. I really love it.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, we have a rear-wheel drive Audi with a welded diff.
Can officially say she's rear-wheel drive.
Yes.
I've been in there for days.
No, she hasn't. We don't have any prisoners here at the Gingium shop. So that is that. That's all we're gonna do today. We need to put the engine in, we need to do some wiring, and I think that's pretty much it. Jared, is there anything else we need to do? There's some little stuff,
I mean,
really.
there's a lot of stuff to do.
You're right, but
To get it to running and driving and yeah, motor.
yeah, just motor. The drivetrain is ready for drifting, so that's pretty awesome. I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please give it a like. If you didn't enjoy, please give it a dislike. Tell me why. You can't dislike it just because it's a German car. That's not allowed. I mean, I would, but you know, I want Jared to feel okay. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and goodbye.